up to it. Alright, hey guys, first off, I'd like to wish myself happy birthday. This is a birthday. Also, I'm bringing you a double episode today, as you can tell. There's another one today. I just felt like doing this, and I probably got to do the recordings just to keep up my regular schedule. But still, I wanted to do this one for myself. I kind of wanted to do this for myself. I'm happy. Today's just wonderful so far. Well, nothing really much happened, but I'm still happy. I have my cat by my side, not an actual cat, but still. I think Fushina corn counts. Yes, the plush. It counts. Hopefully audio is well enough, my setup's a little bit different. And either way, I never usually have a stable setup anyway. But, let's get this started. As the chill weather of early spring faded and warmth stretched across Asagao, I itched to go outside. With Satch's book in hand, I took to the streets. Since many people realized how rare this moment was, most of the usual benches and grassy spots were taken. I kept walking until I came to the soccer field. There was a practice game being held. PBG and his friend Jeff were running across the field. Began to skirmish, the bleachers were almost completely empty. Students scattered the shiny metal seats, but there was more than enough room for me. In one swift motion, practiced many times over my life, I sat down, spun my backpack into the space next to me, and pulled out my book. I was really done with it, and I wanted to see if I could finish it today. It was due a few days ago, so I was under pressure. Jesus. I paused in my reading. I looked up to watch PBG on the field. A shock of color at the base of the bleachers caught my eye. It looked like some kind of metallic candy wrapper, and a pang of annoyance struck me. There's a trash can nearby. Why litter? But as I jumped down the steps of the bleacher, I nearly slipped off one. It became clear that it wasn't trash. The colors changed as the angle of the light did. It was an iridescent purple figure. Itty bitty and a kitty! Hey kitty! Kitty, 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 kitty! Wow. It was Gerard's. He's the only person I know who collected them. Ah, God, kitty. Very comfortable. We were here for like 40 minutes. I held it up to the nearest student, who shook his head. I was free for a while. Gerard was really into the IBK scene, so if it wasn't his, he'd probably know who it belonged to. One problem, I had no idea where his room was. Well, you do have an idea. I imagine he's actually around the same as the other guys. That's my guess. Because I don't think they'd want to do other arc for it. I don't blame him. Even at that moment, PBG ran up to the field to get a drink. I approached him holding the kitty in front of myself like a talisman.
Hey!
Hey PBG, do you know Gerard's room number? I think he dropped this. I looked at the kitty again and it glimmered in the sun, much like PBG just now with all of his physical activity. I need to know. Gerard was just here. It has to be his. I asked him to bring my goalie gloves. I wasn't ready to take Jonas' place today. So it was right across from mine. Okay, best directions ever. Oh great, thanks so much.
Hey!
Hurry it up, baby Jig. Wasn't much of a break, yeah, no. Gotta go, good luck. Took a huge gulp from his water bottle, and poured the rest down his head and jumped back into the game. His teammates patted him on the back as he rejoined them. Placed IBK into my uniform. Let it be. Okay, I don't even care if it's pocket. I'm just gonna say pocket. Headed to Bluebell. As I entered Bluebell House, passed a boy in front of me. Ooh. Was I even allowed to be here by myself? Shook my head. No time to be afraid. Today I had a mission. Just as PBG said, there was a door right across his room. I knocked and pushed the Abby kit from my pocket. Oh, Shane! Shane is the door, not at all pleased to see me. Yeah, well. Hey, Shane, how you doing? Yeah, very awkward exchange. You're Gerard's roommate? Oh, why was he Gerard's roommate? Why him of all people? I tried to laugh to defuse the situation, but it was weak. I felt like I was only making things worse. I don't know what went on in Shane's mind. Looked at the applique in my hands. George will be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'll just wait in the common room. Well, I guess when he gets back, can you tell him to try to find me, or something? I don't want to be in the same room as you. I love how that's basically hinted at. I could read downstairs, even if it took Gerard an hour to get back. I could get myself occupied. Shane sighed and leaned against the doorframe. I could tell him, but it'd be much easier if he waited in here. Put his hands down, gesturing me inside. Alright, thanks. Damn, can't afford him. I entered the room. I stood smack in the middle of it. Shane plopped into a chair in front of what must have been his desk. Looks like there's only really one desk here. Huh. Alright, I'll find out. I sat down what assumed to be George chair on the opposite side. Shane strolled around and started to click something on his laptop. Seeing as he wasn't much for small talk, I started observing the room. The room was well decorated, one could say. There's a lot of itty-bitty kitties, each arranged neatly, with its brethren of similar design. Every empty space, not filled with school-related objects, was covered by the pads of a cute little cat, or at least the seal box of one. Even parts of Shane's shelves had IBK on them. Running out of room, yeah. I had to admit it was kind of endearing. Something about the dedication required was sweet. Do you collect itty-bitty kitties too? Not really, the Gerards. I don't mind. I see. It's kind of niche. Surprised you to them. Ah, no, I don't collect them. I just found this one on the side of the field. He just said Gerard was there earlier, so I came to find out whether it was his. My hastiness to sew on the figure did not go on nose machine. Way to face at me. It's not Gerard's, well we know whose it is, right? It's probably Gerard's. I stood and thumb over the plastic kitty absent-mindedly. Sharon returned to whatever he was doing online. Just please tell me you're not watching anything. Yeah, your mind can go crazy with that one. I don't care what it is. Or he could possibly be looking at the Asmer. He could be trying to like make another one of those, and you're just like, damn, hurry up, Gerard. I want her out. You're fine with my ridiculous, with me reading every single ridiculous comment that my people want me to read for this video, even though it could be from anything from Shane Kink Shane to flippin' come on and slam and welcome to the jam. Sorry, I'm not getting over that video. That video was just beautiful. He could be doing that. And I conversed with the figure in my hand, except I don't think he wants to do that again. Unless he does, I don't know. It's too ready. Who's a pretty kitty? Who's a pretty kitty? You are. Gerard came. Yes, kitty, you're very good. Gerard came back about 2 minutes later.
Hey, Shane!
And Hannah? And took off his hand. Suddenly he turned pink. What are you two doing here? Alone, together. Not doing anything, huh? I was looking for you. Okay.
Really?
How can I help, Hannah? Gave a coffee to Shane and offered the other one to me. Here, take mine. I would have got a new one too. If I knew you were here. That's real nice of you, but no thanks. I just came to see if it was yours. What I felt like it was the 10th time in the last half hour. I just waited at a big kitty.
Oh, wow!
Oh, yes. Gerard almost dropped his coffee as he leapt forward. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm also looking at, I'm not only looking at the dialogue, but I'm also looking at the characters up here. Shane. Is that like a moderate smile on your face, dude? You're just like moderately happy? Good. Don't always frown. No, I know it's kind of default, I imagine. What else to say? Where did you find it? It was near the field. PBG told me you were there earlier, so I wanted to get back to you. I had the figure Gerard, who looked about ready to kiss it.
You're the best.
Oh, there goes Shane's face again. Just like back to like default. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. You didn't have to do this, but you did, and I didn't know what I would have done without you. It wasn't any trouble at all. It was pretty rare.
They're special.
It's not as rare as you would think, but it's very special to me. I'm so glad you were the one to find it. Shouldn't have been so careless. Don't beat yourself up about it. What matters now is that you have back. Hey, zip up your pockets next time. Or just add zippers to it, because I don't know if their pockets have zippers. I think I guess. Yeah. Nice to see you in like a playful manner. It's nice to see you. A little banter
I
there.
promise.
You bet I'll take a load of precautions to make sure this never happens again. Place it delicately on the shelf with other kitties that had the same iridescent properties. Gerard looked at me while I viewed his hard-earned
Right.
sandwich. Oh, Gerard, you dummy. How rude of me not to at least introduce you to my collection. Sorry. In this room, I have 247 itty-bitty kitties of every shape and size. It's the newest set. The Catastrophes. They're banned. They're really popular right now. I traded my rare extras for these the other day. The one you brought back for me is from a set of 4, and they're called the Opalescents. Currently, they're the only shinies. So pretty, my gaze fixated on them. I'm just missing the last opalescent. It's a purple one, Princess Pumpernickel. I've tried everywhere, but no one has them in stock. There's only 3 copies in the world, so it's not really surprising. It's more surprising they managed to get these ones. I have one of the most complete collections in the world. People think that the Kitties Company gives me the newest figures, but I earn all my IBK. I can tell this took a lot of hard work. I'm amazed how much effort you put into this.
Complete it.
Thanks, Hannah. I just wish I could get that last figure. I could finish my collection of the kitties, to have all their friends together in one place. I wish I could help. Don't worry about it, Hannah. This is my battle to fight. I know I didn't think that so much. Huh, I should really go. I really want to finish the book today. But if you ever need help, I'm here. Step and waved at both of them. Bye, Hannah. Thanks again.
Bye.
See ya. Ah, hey! He sounds like that banter phrase, so he's just like not complete, just like, see ya. Get the fuck out of my room. Thankfully, I managed to finish my book. It took more time than expected, though. By the time I got to my room, it was dark outside. When I opened the door to my room, the lights were off. I flicked them on, and the huddled form of my hugging a stuffed purple bear appeared on her bed. I'm back! Like that has to be then buried her face against her bear. Was she sulky? It sounded like her to be so energetic. Are you okay over there? Doesn't sound very okay. Mike glanced at me again, her face a light shade of pink, like she was holding her breath. You know, you could tell me anything. You've helped me out a lot, so it's the least I could do in return, right? Besides, we're friends. My son threw the bear on the floor. Her lay as if screaming in agony. Jesus. It's not fair. She sighed again. It's terrible to think this, but even though I'm really happy for you getting to be friends with those guys, it's just not fair. Those guys... Ooh, the Nautilus Club? No, I wouldn't have imagined. They're like the only guys you know. It's just, I've been a fan of them for so long, and I've looked Jared forever, and then you come out of nowhere with your pink hair, and just like that, you're friends. I've been trying this whole time. George doesn't even know my name. I know I'm being stupid and I feel bad, but still. Oh my. Why? They're sort of not your friends too, but I don't feel like I'd be able to convince you anyway. Though it is very understandable. Considering the situation, it's just like, I've been trying. Except sort of not really. Because you didn't mention the one time, you tried talking to Jared the one time, and then you were just like, I never really tried again. You kind of have to. I was gonna say some friend you are, because that's a little too insensitive there. It's kind of understandable, though. I'm seeing where she's coming from, certainly. The sorts of things that happen like that all the time. Even me with, like, this one friend that I wanted to open up to me. And, you know, he just didn't feel comfortable. Didn't feel comfortable whatsoever. He never told me anything, really. He opened up to plenty of other people, though. So I was just like, oh, okay, I'm basically excluded. Okay, well, I feel not special or important, but so I kind of get where she's coming from here. I get it. I want to say, I'd go with the safe bet or the very truthful bet. I want to currently just say they're your friends too, but a part of me is just like, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Let's just go with they're your friends too. Must sound a weekly thing. They wouldn't be our friends if it wasn't for you. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, someone had to get you there, but you're there anyway. So I guess. I am going to sleep. She turned over and closed her eyes without even taking off her uniform. Turned off the light and walked to the bear she threw in the middle of the room. I'm sorry, too. Said it quietly, but even as the words left my lips, I knew they were a lie. I'm not sorry. Despite our slight confrontation last night, I was peppy as usual the next day. It seemed like there was no reason for me to worry, but that didn't mean I didn't, yeah. The bell rang, glass ordered. Mrs. Zuka wrote origami flowers on the board and an ornate script, then turned to glare at the class. The flower festival is only a few days away, and it's time again to start folding flowers to sell for the school. We do this every year, guys. I don't want to hear any groans. We need more like sound effects here. We need like a groaning classroom. They're saying, "Oh, read or write me an essay on the importance of these funds for the school if you'd rather not participate." These students rolled their eyes, but I smiled. It sounded kind of fun. I hadn't folded origami in years. Well, I started recently, so I can fold a few things. I'm handing out practice sheets because I know how bad you guys are at origami. I'm only going to teach you this once, so pay attention. Zuko returned to the front of class, picking an ornate green paper. As she instructed the class, I realized that these were the most basic version of origami flowers. I was already familiar with them. I folded my practice paper with ease. Zuko roamed the room, helping the students who struggled to follow along. These creases are weak. Kindergartners could do better than this. Hell, my ex could do better than this. Sadness passed across Mrs. Zuko's face. She turned to the boy next to her and slammed her hands on his desk. You need to be better. Be better for everyone's sake. It seemed like quite a few students were having trouble. I went to the front of the classroom to get some more new paper, passing John on the way back to my seat. The paper caught my eye. You folded this the wrong way. Your flower is going to be narrow if you keep going. I'll be honest with you, Hannah. I have no idea what I'm doing. Help me. Help me, Hannah. Help me. I'm trying to remember what, like, kind of... Yeah, Kevin Hart. Help me, Hannah. Hannah, help me. Just help me. Kind of looked like he was about to cry. Yep, just... Hannah, help me. Hannah, help me. He's just like, yep. And out by his desk, folded and refolded his paper. This looks perfect. You're good at origami. Did you have to make flowers at your old school, too? I used to do origami a lot when I was younger. I guess most of my memory just kicked in. Thanks, though.
Really?
Well, now it's cool to have. Is it? Please. John glanced at Hannah on her wrist. Stay with me. Help me. Sure, if you need it. Yeah. I know I can count on you. Thank you, Hannah. You're a goddess. I spent the entire rest of class period so doling lessons to John and PG. I offered to help Shane, but he turned away from me instead of watching over John's shoulder. I kept my movements large and exaggerated so he could see too. Shane, just swallow your pride. If you need help, you need help. It's nice to feel useful. The class was over. I headed back to the dorms at 9. A long night ahead of us, filled with homework and the possible reward of chocolate ice cream. I should be finished on time. Before I got far, someone called my name.
Hannah!
Hey, Jeff, and you're sweet. You know, now that I think about it, I remember how Hannah described Jared in, like, the first episode, I think, like, their second meeting total, with, like, swoopy hair, but honestly, I don't call it swoopy hair. Swoopy hair, I think, is just when it's parted to either the left or the right, and then it just sort of goes over swooping, just like Jeff's hair here, obviously. That's when I think of swooping. I don't think of, like, middle, and then they'll swoop out. I think that, like, sort of like a wave. I don't know. I don't know what I would call that one. All I know is my mind thinks swoop. I think just swoop. Jeff, is everything okay? Hey, in the Robots Club has me, and Dame PG forgot to take a soccer uniform with him. Held up a blue and gold uniform. Damn it. I said click there. Damn it, fine. I'm pretty sure we're just asking me to take it. Press again, Damien. I grabbed the uniform from Jeff. Awesome, thanks. Dashed toward the field. My turn to make victory running through her face.
Yay!
Finally, a chance to see Jared in his element. Come on, we gotta hurry. He approached an all-boots club room, heart thumping nervously. At least I assumed my eyes was, judging by the way she was visiting like a hummingbird, and I said it was. He stepped up to the door and were about to knock when I heard my name on someone's lips. Hana. I froze and turned to my face was lit. She pressed a finger to her lips. She leaned in close to the door, and I followed suit. Dude, I think it's fine. What do you think she's gonna do to us? You need to calm down. But so pink, no one has hair like that. People can't choose their hair color, Shane. Well, these days they can. It's a really poor reason to judge someone. I know, but I don't trust people with pink hair. You know there's more truth than just the color, don't deny it. Weird things always happen around people with pink hair. Sure, but they're not dangerous, aren't they? My heart sank. I stepped away from the door, unwilling to hear more.
Oh no.
I held up my hand and shook my head. Just when I thought I was beginning to win Shane over. Was this how he truly felt about me? I'm heading back. But I said past her, walking as quickly as I could back to the dorms. Luckily, I didn't pass anyone on my way. I didn't think I could manage small talk without bursting into tears after what happened. Kicked off my shoes and went to set my backpack down on my desk, past the mirror. I paused as I did so, turned to the mirror, evaluating myself on a whole new level. So much grief. The mirror caused me so much grief over the course of my life. Now, for some reason, Shane thought I was suspicious. I smoothed my hair with my hands, the shortness of it catching me by surprise. It was softer when it was long. With a sigh, I turned away, collapsed on my bed, hugging Mr. Bunny to my chest. Should I dye my hair, Mr. Bunny? I raised him up, staring into his glossy eyes. Yeah, you're right. I rolled onto my side, squeezing Mr. Bunny to my chest. Such said himself, you don't choose your natural hair color. Mr. Bunny was small against me, and I smiled at him. At least, he still liked me. Shaking my head, I went to my desk. I had better things to do than mope. You're still studying, Hannah? I took my headphones on my ears and put them away. Our plans for that evening were postponed, and I silently thanked her for not pushing me to keep them. I wasn't in the mood anymore. Yeah, it's only been a few hours. It hasn't been since I left the room last. She climbed to bed and dangled her hands off the side. Please take a break, okay?
Well.
Take a break. Well, I haven't meaning to return the book I checked out. It was overdue and I had to do it at some point. I was going to do it today, but after what happened, it was the last thing I wanted. It didn't make it any less overdue, though.
Uh-huh.
Go to that. Meet me at dinner afterward. Going to spend the rest of your life studying, at least be a nutritionalist. I stretched, bending backwards to apologize to my back for the hours of arcing over a desk. I would have a hunchback by the end of my school career, I was sure. You're right, I'll go. I'll see you at dinner. It was pretty late when I got to the library. No one came at this time unless there was a term paper due. As it was still relatively early in the year, the room was barren. Such work on his desk as I expected. Did you join my PG and Paul? Okay, didn't let my hand anywhere near the mouse pad that time around. Awesome. Didn't actually touch anything. As soon as I saw them, I turned around trying to walk right
Hana.
back out, but hey, Hana. Unfortunately, my hair was my stick out like a sore thumb. I looked at enjoying them at the, at the counter. What's up? Nothing. I'm taking a study break to return the book I checked out. Took the book out of my bag, handed it to Satch. The book I can't help but notice you're reading The Princess Betrothed. It's good, isn't it? Yeah, I wouldn't have read it without Satch's suggestion, so I have to thank him. I didn't put the book on the speech storage shelf. I brought mine to work in the library for nothing. I have another suggestion for you if you need one. No thanks, I want to get back to the dorms. Oh come on, it's almost dinner. Let me check out this great book for you, then we can all go to the cafeteria together. Alright. Last thing I wanted to do. But I was really bad showing people that I didn't want to talk. Pulling me to the fiction section. Set off to the library on a quest for adventure and fortune. My mind raced, thinking of a good excuse so I didn't have to follow them to the cafeteria. Here it is, the Banana Club. I pulled out a bright yellow book off the shelves. The Banana Club was written across in bold font. Now I know it sounds stupid. Looks kind of stupid too, honestly, but trust me. One of the most moving books I've ever read. The ending crushed me. Put a fist to his mouth and blinked rapidly. Don't cry now, Satch. Don't cry. I'm gonna stop before I spoil everything. Hand the book to me. I guess blankly at the cover. Thanks, Satch. And, Anna. Huh. You alright? You don't look very well. I wasn't really, but of course there was no way I was going to tell Satch that I eavesdropped on the private conversation. I'm just feeling a little under the weather. Ready to fake off this sound pathetic. I think I'm just going to skip on to not feeling well enough. Just nervous eyes, but not. You say so. Do you still want to read this book? Yeah. It doesn't sound failing me so far. Okay, let me check it out for you real quick, so I can get back and rest. When we got back, she and Paul were off on the other side of the room. Paul waving a book. Okay, I know what that how that's pronounced that word. I'm just gonna say it's probably similar to viciously or furiously or just anything. Just very adamantly. The PPG. Satch stepped behind the counter and grabbed a book. If something's bothering you, or you're still getting used to the school, we're all here for you to talk to. I know. Justice have it hardest around here, and everyone knows that. You nodded. I passed the books to him, and I put it in my backpack. Just don't be a stranger, alright? I won't. Thanks, Satch. See you tomorrow. I waved goodbye to him and made my way back to the door. Somehow Satch always knew when I was upset, and how to make me feel better. It helped that Paul and PPG weren't acting any different to me than normal either. It was just Shane with the problem. Whatever problem that was.
Hana!
I looked up. John was standing just in front of a desk, eyes glittering. Yes?
Blah!
I need you on my play, please.
What?
Huh? John grabbed my shoulder, shaking. So I'm shaking so much I felt like I was vibrating. Jesus. Drama club. Our play this year, we're doing Romeo and Juliet. I've been thinking about it for so long. I can't have just anyone, and I wasn't finding someone who fit my particular needs. Then you come along. I've been watching you. I'm sure you can do it. On my tree or something. I'm probably a tree, because that anything requiring motion, I'm not sure I should be able to do. No offense, Anna. I just feel like you would just like see a tree in you, since you don't typically do much. Lisa, I need you. Only you. Do you want me to be Juliet? No, there's probably some trees in there and stuff. Please come see what I've been working on. Please, Anna. Alright, Jesus, man. Okay. So come and see, I guess?
Yeah!
Anna, thank you. You're a darling. Okay. John flung his arms around my neck. Then, just as quickly let go, I glanced away from inside my face. Sure, it was turning pink. Awesome, this'll be great. Meet me after school in the theater. Got everything prepared for you. Great. Yeah, great. Oh, now that that's settled, come on, Hannah. Let's go to lunch. I stood out the room like a bird, with a bird-like grace. I stared after him. It's like a whirlwind just left. He honestly reminded me a lot of mine.
Hey!
You coming, Anna? Bird just sit around the corner. Yeah. But I'm spending too much time with that bird. Nah.
Huh.
Man, that test today was brutal. I totally bombed it. I failed miserably. Yuji held his own paper. There's a big fat F at the top. John Winston slowly raised his own failed exam. Two left and high-fived. It's not a big deal, I'll just retake it later. I had way better things to be doing than study. Never thought I'd pass. Gerard and I did wonderfully. Most of our homeroom did. Maybe your teacher teaches differently? Nope, I got an 89, so it's not Ms. Suzuka. These two are just massive idiots. I nodded. I didn't feel like admitting to my 93. Yes, this actually sounds very reminiscent of me. Except for when it comes to English class. Which is Ferdinand. You win sometimes, you win. After seeing how badly John Puget did.
Awesome!
Oh, that's awesome, Shane. It's just like your mind is made for facts. You totally deserve it. Did you get your 97 raise, Gerard? It's not like you at all, Gerard. Gerard laughed sheepishly.
Complete.
Yeah, I got my 100. To be fair, I would have gotten 100 like normal, but one of the questions could be answered in 2 different ways. Told the teacher and he changed my score accordingly. I think you got a couple points too, Satch. You had to have that 100, didn't you? Did you get a completion bonus?
Huh.
I get to take a lot of crap from you guys. There's more than enough to make it worth it. I smiled alongside them, still feeling somewhat out of my element. Shane's comments hung over my head even now, but I didn't think there was much I could do about it. For class, I quickly filled my in on John's proposition. I'm kinda worried about it.
What?
Kidding, Anna, he wants you to be Juliet. Necessarily. He'll be Romeo, that's so romantic, I don't know. Totally hitting on you.
I don't know.
Totally hitting on you, he's totally hitting on you. I don't know, I'm not really not an actress. I'm bad at the limelight. There's no way he would have noticed that, and I doubt he's hitting on me either. Now get a grip on yourself. You're the nicest people I've ever met. Any guy would be lucky to have you. That's why you're my best friend. I mean, why else would he make such a big deal out of it? You seem upset. You might have a point, but I don't think it's John and Romeo or Juliet. I don't think. Kind of corny, but also kind of cute, yes, but I highly doubt that's what he has in mind. Visions of myself and John, pupils zipping across the stage floated through my mind. Spotlights glistening in his hair. Leaned in towards me. On God. Oh, well, there's the Comic Sans. Oh, God. I can see why people don't like Comic Sans. I'm sorry. This font's screwing with my life.
Ah!
Romeo, my love. Juliet. This is another story where it's supposed to go. Romeo. Whoa, what's wrong? Nothing. Sorry, is class over? Yeah, you're going to the theater, right? That daydream was hardly like I had choice. I'll see you back at the homes. Okay, but... Yeah, you can do this. The theater is here, right? Yeah. The door opened into a gorgeous room with bright red seats. John was down on the stage, his arm flung to the ceiling. Doth thou protest... relinquish mine famine? Nay.
Ah!
Nay! Shock, you've got to say with a little more intensity. That you want to be famous? Nay. You little... Excuse me? Yeah. The shop's out of the octaves. Anna! Come in, come in. He leapt up the stairs and got me by the hand and pulled me into the room. I wasn't sure you were going to come. Thank you so much, Hana. You were really the only person I could trust to do this. About that, John, I don't know about this. I'm not really an actress. This is my wife, Juliet. Say anything about Juliet? Didn't you?
No.
No. That wasn't the part you wanted to talk to me about? Oh, no, of course not. You're right. You're not suited to Juliet at all. Oof. Here I am backstage, returned with a large, inflatable bag. Actually, I wanted you to be. Drum roll, please, Jacques. You tossed the bag onto the stage. The crumpled plastic unraveled, revealing a tree. I saw it coming. A tree? You're perfect for the part. You're so shy and quiet, and you have an impressive ability to stand still for long periods of time. The other day in class, you stared in space for almost 20 minutes straight, didn't move a muscle. Of course. I know how to play a lead role. It was obvious I wasn't cut out for that kind of thing. Yeah, don't feel offended. Wanting to play the Romeo and Juliet. Haha, ludicrous. What's wrong? Of course, yeah. Nobody else would. I don't think I could do that. Well, it's not that you can't. But John wasn't trying to. He just didn't seem to get it was insulting. I'll think about it, okay? I think I'm gonna go for now. Say so. Please be sure to give your answer soon. I'm so ready for this. It's gonna be the best play yet, especially with Jacques as our Juliet. I love you. Goodbye, John.
See you later.
See you later, Anna. Just like, no. How awful was that? Shut the door to my dorm room, wanting nothing more than to collapse onto my bed.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Hannah! I was laying on her bunk upside down, red hair spilling over the side. Something went in her eye. What are you doing? Cutting out little blossoms, see? She held a pink cherry blossom. And so your senpai will notice you. What are you even talking about? Yeah, senpai always notices a girl when she's outside surrounded by a shower of cherry blossom petals and the wind blowing in her hair. Okay, I will definitely notice you with these. Flashbang ripped through me. Don't you save them for yourself, sure, it'll never notice you without them. Jesus. I turned on my heel and stalked out the door. It's because of stuff like that that I thought John was trying to notice to imagine it in the first place. Juliet, yes. And you in play for something he actually knows is kind of valuable because you sort of need that sometimes. You need different things. Each and everything. Just important as the other. Stepped out to the front to Poppy Hall. The crisp evening air wafting against my face and cooling my skin. Faint tinge of smoke throated its way into my hair, reminding me of days spent cooking with my father. How stupid. Headed for the field, my stomach sinking with every step. I shouldn't have snapped at mine. None of this was her fault. She was being so nice to me, and I said that awful thing to her. She was never going to want to be my friend again. Stopped the train, leaned against it. The sun was rapidly setting. The night air growing colder and colder. Although I was shivering, I didn't want to go back inside. There's no way I could face Mai after what happened. The terrible person I was. I sat down, hugged my knees, pressing my head into my arms. I stayed that way for a long time, trying not to pay attention to what was going through my head. The wind picked up, roaring past me and whipping my hair against my skin. I was so glad I didn't hear the footprints until they were right next to me. I looked up. Mai, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you. I was just upset because I thought John wanted me to be Juliet, but it turns out he wanted me to be a tree. I shouldn't have cared so much about it. I'm really an awful person. That appealed laughter. That Johnny doesn't mean anything by it. But that is something he would do. He's nice, but he can be a bit clueless sometimes. She sat next to me, wrapped an arm around my shoulders. Together we huddled against the rough bark of the oak tree, somewhat sheltered from the wind. I remember what Shane said about my hair. Mai's arm tightened around me. I've been on the edge ever since. I don't know how to face them. Even when they're being nice, I'm so afraid they hate me. I'm sorry I'm such a coward. Well, it's okay. We're all cowards sometimes. Maybe we should just approach our problems directly instead of coming at them from the side with flowers and friendship. You want to join the Norbits Club, don't you? Yes. Well, I want to date you. Neither of these things will happen if we keep avoiding the stuff that makes us nervous. Yeah. If we want something, we should go get it. We shouldn't look just because we're used to waiting for things to happen to us. Doesn't mean they're always going to if we're just patient enough. And if you want to join the Norbits Club, you have to keep moving forward strongly, without fear, without looking back, right? Yeah, and the same goes for you, Mai. Yeah, it does. Rested my head on my shoulder. Thankfully, she was taller than my paltry 5'2". She lay her head on top of my arm.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try harder. Nothing good came from avoiding my problems and being a coward. Can't keep running away. Else eventually I'm going to run out of places to go, and then I'll break. If I really want to make a new life at Asagao, I have to try.
Seriously.
Be my best self and be myself. I'm going to actually try. Who knows, maybe Shane will warm up to me eventually. I pulled me close into a hug. That's the spirit. Now what do you say we get inside? It's freezing. Just listen. Thank you, Mai. I smiled at me. No, thank you. Let's go. Quickly, there's only 2 minutes left. Giant yellow letters ballooned on my phone screen, blocking several falling cubes in front of me from making more combos and deploying more troops. Damn it, get out of the way! Small giant. A small yellow plush with a great smiley face waved a sword, and a big bad giant came rushing out of the castle. Smiley man, so we meet again. What are you doing? You lose. Oh no! Oops, sorry. Ian, the brittle mousse of yore, stood over my shoulder, peering at my phone. What do you want? You should touch her, aren't we? What are you doing playing such a boring game anyway? Nothing. I was waiting for mine, and I was bored. To tell the truth, I was practicing. The game's similar to the ones going to be in the tournament, right? You lost pretty quickly, it doesn't seem like you're any good. Hooked to my phone again and froze. I glanced back at my screen. My score was still totaling, speeding over the 100,000 range.
What?
Holy crap, how did you do that? Do what? Your score. That's incredible. How long have you been playing this game? I've never seen Ian so animated, if you asked me. I would almost say he cared about what was happening. I guess 2 weeks maybe? What, 2 weeks? He put his hand to his chin and thought, if you're this good at this game, you might be able to learn to play the one for the tournament. What are you suggesting? He glared at me. You both know you'd love to join the Normal Boots Club, and they need someone to fill their puzzled games during the tournament. You need to join the team. I guess I'm trying to read his face. Could he be pulling my leg? It's possible that I was actually worse than average and he wanted me to join the team to drag down the score. Dirty move. But I wasn't sure Ian wouldn't do it if given the chance. Inside. Look, at least give it some thought. That was impressive. And he wouldn't mind having some competition for once. Okay, that makes sense. The boy wants a challenge, the boy wants a challenge. Turned on his heel and ambled to sleep. What was that about? I told her what just happened. Really? He thinks you have what it takes. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it, Hana? Isn't this exactly what you wanted? I guess. Not everyone's so enthusiastic about having me on the team, though. Shane's glaring face passed through my mind. I'm sure if you prove yourself, it'll be alright. What are they going to do? What are you gonna do? Sure doesn't fucking try. Trying is a thing, even if I fail. I'm going to work hard and give it my best. And maybe I can even make Shane and the others accept me, especially Shane. Fucking douchebag. Even in real life, Shane didn't love Asagao Shane. Literally, it's just like, if Asagao Shane wants to throw down, I'll throw down. It's like, well, okay, well. Even you don't like him, yep. And that's not the time for me to sit around and wonder what else I can do. Yahoo! There's my girl. Honey, you're kind of catapulting through the sky like a shooting star. Bless. And what are you doing next? Talk to them? I imagined myself going head to head with Shane flickered through my mind. I'm just like imagining like the beginning. Okay, imagine this, like the lovely old opening from Attack on Titan. Just like imagine the and as it's like there, it's just like we see like Shane and Hana on like opposite sides, and then it shows them like switching, like a switch scene in which it just sort of it switches them sides, and we just keep like seeing like different perspectives zoom in on either side, just as the flippin' thing is flowing. And oh god, what else is my mind thinking of? Okay, at the top, like bold text that's it says start, and then we just like imagine like a huge just Shane with, I don't know, like some sort of hammer or something, some sort of power, I don't know. Something. He's just like ready to like make the first move. Sorry, my mind goes places with this. My mind goes places with this. Maybe not just yet. Sensing my unease, Mike shrugged. Well, don't worry about it too much. It's part of Pen and Black after all. it wouldn't help him to have competition, and besides, well, actually, in the long run, it would. Depends keep doing that, it actually would. Because then he sort of just keeps getting better and better, instead of just staying at the same goddamn place. So he stuck in, looking furious. Turn to page 394. I was into that. Finally, class was over. Gonna have to leave it there. See you guys.